Welcome to Tech Tip Tuesday, your source for Catlin Gable tech news and tech tips. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Matt. On today's episode of T3, we are answering your questions. But first, a few news updates. In past years, we have required all faculty to drop off their computers with us during the summer so we can fix any issues you might be having, or just to give it a little tune-up. We'll be starting that up again this summer, but we'll only be asking a select group to drop them off. These folks will need to make an appointment with us to drop off their laptops sometime after the school year has ended. We'll be sending out a sign-up form to those who are required to drop off their laptops. In addition, if you have any issues with your laptop, feel free to drop it off when you finish report writing.
A lot of you have been asking, can I finally update my macOS to Mojave? And the answer is yes.
Nope.
You can. And if you need help, we'd be happy to help you. Just stop by the IT office and give it about an hour or so, give or take, for us to finish the full upgrade. Now, if you want to do it yourself, that's fine too. We would just recommend make sure you have it plugged into power. If it's not plugged into power and it dies in the middle of the update, well, then we have a problem. Yeah. And we'll see you soon.
Before we answer some viewer questions, we wanted to remind you to subscribe to T3 through YouTube. We love making Tech Tip Tuesday, and your subscription lets us know that you love it too. As a subscriber, you'll always be the first to know when we drop a new episode.
All right, let's answer some questions. Our first question comes from Sarah in lower school. Sarah writes, can you edit a PDF file? And if so, how do you do it?
It depends. You can edit most PDFs in Adobe Acrobat Pro as long as they have been created as an actual text PDF, or what's sometimes called a searchable PDF, meaning you can select the text and search the text in the document. Some PDFs, even if they look like they contain text, are really just a photo of a text document, in which case they can't be edited directly. In this case, there is a more advanced type of software called OCR, which stands for Optical Character Recognition. This type of software reads the photo of the text and turns it into actual editable, searchable, copy and pastable text. Acrobat has some of this functionality built in. It will let you save any PDF as a Word document, and if the text is not already searchable, Acrobat will do its best to read the text from the photo and put it into a Word doc for you. Sometimes this works super great, but other times it gives you a Word doc full of glitches and awkward formatting. It all depends on how readable the document is. Our next question comes from Anonymous. What is the easiest way to move a photo from my cell phone onto my work computer? Dan, you want to tackle this one?
Sure. So if you have an iPhone, it's pretty easy. Just use AirDrop and just make sure that receiving is turned on the iPhone, and on the Mac that it's in discoverable mode. That way you can just hit share on the photo, find the name of the Mac, your Mac, and simply accept it on the Mac. It's pretty easy. So with any other phone, such as an Android phone, I would recommend Google Photos. It's pretty simple. It's just an application that you download onto your phone. And when you go through to set it up, log into your Google account, and you can choose to save the photos in a high quality resolution or a full resolution. I would choose high quality. The benefits to that, you get unlimited storage on Google Photos when you choose high quality. It's great. Again, so many benefits, but I think as far as transferring photos from your phone to your computer, it saves it all up into the Google Photos cloud. So therefore, when you're on your work computer or personal computer, just log into that Google account and you can download any of those photos onto your computer. Really easy. Our next question comes from Paul in the middle school. Paul asks, is it better to store emails in an organized folder structure with multiple levels of folders, or in one big folder in terms of how fast Outlook can search your email? How about for your files in your Google Drive?
So the answer here is it probably doesn't matter. Some folks are totally convinced that keeping everything in one folder makes it easier for Outlook to search. Others say this makes it slower. Outlook does its best to make searching your email fast and easy by keeping an index of all of your email. You can think of this as sort of a table of contents for every email in your inbox or other folders. If Outlook is searching slowly or the search function seems like it's not working right, there are tools you can use to repair Outlook's search index. We'll include links to those tools in the description of this video. For Google Drive, it definitely doesn't matter how you organize your folders in terms of how searchable they will be. If there's anything that Google's good at, it's searching. It's still a good idea to keep your stuff organized, but as long as you know what you're looking for, the search in Google Drive will find it every time. Our final question comes from Sue in lower school. Sue asks, what is your favorite baseball team and why? Well, Sue, obviously my favorite baseball team is the Catlin Gable Eagles, but you were probably talking about major league teams. So I'll go with the Seattle Mariners. I grew up near Seattle. I've probably gone to more Mariners games than any other team, and I'm pretty sure I had a Ken Griffey Jr. poster on my bedroom wall as a kid.
So for me, growing up in the Bay Area, my favorite baseball team is the San Francisco Giants. I bleed orange and black, and yes, if you want to come by and see my Giants World Series ring, come by the IT office.
Thanks for watching. You can check out more Tech Tip Tuesday episodes at catlin.edu/T3.
As always, if you have feedback or ideas for future shows, click the Google Forms link in the description below.
And remember, tech yourself before you wreck yourself.